here with Dr. Terry Dubrow and his wife, Heather Dubrow. No, I love Botched. I think it's great. It's a great warning for people not to go over because it's so easy. If you were at a blackjack table, you could go right over, right? You shouldn't take the hit sometimes.
By the way, I totally agree. I mean, if you have to have plastic surgery, make sure you do it for the right reasons. Go to someone who's board certified. But even for something like this, right, a foundation for cancer, right? It's really about surveillance, it's about getting educated, it's about realizing what you need to do at various stages of life to minimize the chance that you will get cancer. And then if you do unfortunately get it, the earlier you treat it, the more curable it is and the easier it is to take care of.
Yes, and there are so many things out there to take care of, and it's great for you to lend yourself to a great cause. I'm also married to a surgeon, a general and vascular surgeon, and I have to ask you, what is the secret to your success?
I think listening to your wife.
And I was going to say, if I'm not involved in this answer, there's a problem.
And you probably aren't aware of this, but I just had a major medical emergency that my wife diagnosed on the spot, and had I blown it off the way I wanted to, I would not be standing here today. So my wife identified that I was having a problem, went right to the hospital. We got a diagnosis, treated it, and here I am alive thanks to my wife. So listen to your wife.
Yes, listen to your wife and listen to your loved one when they tell you something's off.
All right, good advice. Thanks for lending yourself to a great cause, and thank you so much. I am here with the great Jon Lovitz. Oh, you've made a lot of people laugh, which is really admirable, and it's really important in this world where we have so many things going wrong. How did you decide to be a stand-up, and what was in your mind every time you went up before you became famous Jon Lovitz?
Well, I saw the movie, Woody Allen's first movie, Take the Money and Run, when I was 13, and it was just hilarious. So that's when I decided I want to be a comedian. But I didn't really start doing stand-up for about 20 years ago. But I like making people laugh. And since I'm 5 years old, a friend of mine made me laugh, and I said I want to be funny like him. So I've been thinking about it all those years, and it's just kind of how I am. I didn't really want to work, to be honest. Like, I kind of get paid for being me. And they have this thing called acting and comedy, So I'm that class clown that everybody went to school with that wouldn't shut up.
That's all right. If you can make it work out for yourself, use what you got.
Yeah. But, of course, then you get into it, and, you have to learn how to do it. There's a lot to it, which I didn't realize, but I like it. But the main thing is I like making people laugh. I've always enjoyed that. It's fun.
Okay, you're successful. So what is the secret to your success?
I think not giving up and always trying to get better. Whether I'm acting or doing stand-up or whatever, just keep trying to improve. Every show, I do a show, and then I go, what worked, what didn't, and then I take that to the next show and keep going. And the same with acting. It's just a lot. It's mostly a lot of practice, trial and error, but not giving up.
It's a process, and people...
It's hard to do. It's very tough to not give up because it's very discouraging,
Yes,
You're not going, there's room for you. Nobody's asking you to do it. It's just something in you. You go, this is what I want to do, and I'm doing it, and that's it.
And you got to be inspired a little to be impromptu and to do all of that.
First of all, you're the nature boy. You're a legend.
Yeah, well...
Shout out to the nature boy.
I guess. I don't know.
Yes, I grew up watching.
Well, you must just enjoy it. It must just be...
You have to love it. Just find something you're really passionate about that you love doing. My college professor said, find what you do that you love doing in your spare time, but it is also constructive. And whatever that is, do that. So that's my advice.
I think comics have to very often be okay with failing before they walk up there.
Well, yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but I had Dana Carvey's one of my best friends, a great stand-up. I go, how do you... Because I'd get up on stage, my heart would be pounding. And this is after I was on Saturday Night Live and all that. He goes, just keep getting up and eventually it goes away. But to me, if you get up there and try, that's not trying. You're not failing. You're just trying and see what works and doesn't. If you look at it like, oh, I failed, you'll give up. To me, failure's not trying.
I couldn't agree more.
Then you just try and you go, this worked, this didn't. And it's the same with everybody. Then take what you learn, bring it to the next show, and just keep going.
Back to Woody Allen, half of life is just showing up.
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And if you don't get up there, you don't know your power and you don't know your strength.
Get up, like get the guts just to walk on stage and get up. That's harder than being a stand-up. It's just getting up. It's because it's quite nerve-wracking, And then after a while, after a year, it starts becoming more fun. But it's nerve-wracking. It's not natural that you're standing alone and everyone's looking at you. And then you tell a joke if they laugh, and then they just stop. They go, oh, another one, and you have no sense of like momentum or how to keep it going. You have to learn all that, and it's just getting up over and over.
Right. Well, thank you for getting up over and over. Thank you for making us laugh. It's so needed. It's so necessary. Thanks for lending yourself to the Pump Foundation.
You're okay. You're welcome.
Thank you. Some of the things that have been said tonight should be taken to the bank. Honestly, if you are sitting at home, friends, if you want to be something, do something, get out there. Get started. Start at the bottom, but you'll get there if you try. Now I have someone else I want you to meet.
Yeah, we were at Topgolf. I remember that.
Yeah, we were.
See?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Well, Marcellus Wiley.
Hello, ma'am.
And you killed it last time. So what are you going to say this time to inspire us?
I'm just going to answer questions. Now, let me stop.
You want to ask me
I'm going to perspire you right now because I'm on fire, but this is good, man. It's all the heat is coming from all these stars in here, and that's what's going on. I love it. Pump Brothers don't disappoint ever. Yeah.
Well, you are definitely lending your name to some great things.
Yeah.
Being a mentor to kids.
Yes.
All right, how's that going right now?
Oh, it's great. Our foundation, projecttransition.org. Go to it. We do a ton of fun experiences to help raise awareness for these kids that need resources, need support, help them discover their power within and amplify it. So we have some Charger experiences right now, Monster Jam truck. We don't have a foundation, we have a fundation. And so what I do is doing what the Pumps is doing, just bring people together to invest in the future.
Right. And if there's a kid that is out of your reach right now that needs to hear from you right now, Marcellus, what would you say to that child?
What the hell you doing over there? Come over here. Now, that's what I would say to that kid. Like, no one's out of reach. They just have tuned out, maybe can't separate the signal from the noise. I believe in everyone. I believe in everyone's inner power. They may not believe that, and that's the only thing that can overrule my belief is that you don't believe it. But I can get to you. So you name that kid, you give me his address, I'll bet you I'll get him back. Well, I don't care who that kid is.
Well, the signal and the noise. There is a lot of distraction. So how do you stay focused? How do these kids stay focused? They're completely distracted.
Yeah. Know your attraction. The only thing that can keep you focused with a distraction is know your attraction. So everyone cares about stuff, whether it's been beaten up out of them or they doubt themselves. Over a nice Gatorade, iced down, we could discuss this, kid, and get you back to focusing on yourself and hear how loud that signal is and tune out a lot of that noise.
Works at all ages, doesn't it?
It does. Oh yeah. I am not scared. And these people and these kids can't be scared. We just got to make sure that we show them how powerful they are, and it starts on the inside, not on the outside. So not your followers, not your clothes, not your car, not your friends, you. And that's what you have to focus in on.
Right, and they all have power.
Yeah. Everybody. I mean, it starts from hello. You know how much of an engine you must have to just be alive? You know what I mean? This is amazing,
actually.
Right. So that's it. It starts there, man. Love it. Look at these guys. They look amazing.
All right. Well.
My beautiful wife.
Always good to see Mrs. Wiley.
Yes.
All right. And how do you feel about your husband, the inspiration, and what have you done to be a part of that? Because I mean, behind every great man, right? And I'm not sure, I'm not sure really where that sits.
So speaking of my husband as an inspiration, that's literally one of the reasons that I married him. Because when I first met him, he inspired me, and he's one of those people who's always challenging you to be the best version of yourself. And it was just something that I admired about him so much. So yes, he is an inspiration to me. He's an inspiration to our children. He's an inspiration to everybody that meets him. And for me, I try to help and follow in the same vein as much as I can. I'm in healthcare. I'm a nurse anesthetist. So coming to causes like this are very near and dear to my heart because helping people is my passion. It's what I like to do. So
Water seeks its own level.
Sorry?
Water seeks its own level.
Yep.
So if I've known him for a little while, I know that you are an inspiration. I know this about you.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you for being here. Let's have fun. All right.
And say to yourself, I'm taking an adventure in paradise. And guess what?